Very good morning. You're watching the Breakfast News on Rajya Sabha television. My name is Aishwarya Kapoor. Let us start the news bulletin with the top headlines. Nearly 2 crore jobs created in 16 months till December 2018. Central Statistics Office releases data based on figures by EPFO, ESIC and Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority. Prime Minister Modi reiterates government's commitment to job growth, asserts under NDA government 1.2 crore jobs created every year. Government move closer towards a housing for all target, approves over 5.6 lakh houses under Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana for urban poor. Over 79 lakh houses built so far for the urban poor. In the Ayodhya land dispute, 5-judge Constitution Bench of Supreme Court to start hearing on 14 appeals against the 2010 Allahabad High Court judgment. And President Ramnath Kovind to present Gandhi Peace Prize for years 2015 to 2018. Individuals and institutions to be honoured for contribution to social, economic and political transformation. Prime Minister Modi to be present at the ceremony. The top story this morning, nearly 2 crore jobs were created in 16 months till December 2018, according to the payroll data of the Employees State Insurance Corporation. The ESIC data is one of payroll numbers released by the Central Statistics Office in its report based on people joining various social security schemes run by EPFO and Pension Fund Regulatory Development Authority. The ESIC provides health insurance and medical services to its insured person, covering all those establishments which have 20 or more workers and all those employees whose monthly wages are up to 21,000 rupees. During September 2017 and December 2018, as many as 1.96 crore new subscribers joined the scheme. Similarly, the EPFO data showed that employment generation in the formal sector almost trebled to touch a 16-month high of 7.16 lakh in December 2018. It again indicated that around 72.32 lakh new subscribers were added to the social security schemes of the EPFO from September 2017 to December 2018. The estimated number of new National Pension Scheme subscribers during the period September 2017 to December 2018 is more than 9 lakh. Addressing the Rising India Summit, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said that nearly 1.2 crore jobs have been created every year under the NDA government. Citing data from the Employees Provident Fund Organization and the Employees State Insurance Corporation, PM Modi reiterated that 10 lakh jobs were being created every month. Citing his government schemes like Jan Dhan Yojana and Aadhaar, PM Modi said that these efforts have saved more than 1,10,000 crore rupees of the public money from going to fake beneficiaries. PM Modi also said that his government has brought the inflation rate under control, which was high during the UPA regime. He said that the inflation rate is now in the range of 2 to 4%. The Prime Minister said that it is the NDA government which has provided tax relief to the middle class on the income up to 5 lakh rupees. He reiterated that India was one of the fragile 5 nations in 2013 and now it has become one of the fastest growing large economies in the world.
भारत जब सबसे तेजी से बढ़ने वाली अर्थव्यवस्था बन गया है, तो क्या यह संभव है कि बिना नौकरी को सृजित किए, बिना रोजगार को सृजित किए ये हो जाएगा? इज इट पॉसिबल? जब देश में फॉरेन डायरेक्ट इन्वेस्टमेंट ऑल टाइम हाई है, तो क्या यह संभव है कि नौकरियां पैदा नहीं हो रही हो? जब कई अंतर्राष्ट्रीय रिपोर्ट कह रही है कि भारत सबसे तेजी से गरीबी हटा रहा है, तो क्या यह संभव है कि बिना रोजगार को, बिना कमाई को लोग गरीबी से बाहर आ रहे हैं। जरा सोचिए, जब देश में पहले की तुलना में कई गुना रफ्तार से सड़कें बनाने का काम चल रहा है, रेल मार्गों के विस्तार का काम हो रहा है, गरीबों के लिए लाखों मकान बनाने से लेकर नए पुल, नए बांध, नए हवाई अड्डे जैसे इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर के दूसरे प्रोजेक्ट पर रिकॉर्ड कार्य हो रहा है, पर्यटन के क्षेत्र में निवेश बढ़ रहा है, तो क्या यह संभव है कि इन सारी गतिविधियों से रोजगार पैदा नहीं हुए हो? इनकम टैक्स डिपार्टमेंट के आंकड़ों के अनुसार पिछले 4 वित्तीय वर्षों के दरमियान सिस्टम में 6 लाख प्रोफेशनल्स जुड़े हैं। इनमें से प्रत्येक प्रोफेशनल्स को सपोर्ट स्टाफ की भी जरूरत पड़ी होगी। ऐसे में हम अनुमान लगा सकते हैं कि इन्हीं प्रोफेशनल्स ने पिछले 4 वर्षों में लाखों लोगों को रोजगार दिया है।
The centre has approved over 5.6 lakh houses under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana for urban poor, taking the total number of houses being funded by the government to more than 79 lakh. According to the Union Housing and Urban Affairs Minister, Uttar Pradesh has been sanctioned 1,79,215 houses, followed by Andhra Pradesh with 1,10,618 houses, Maharashtra with 1,0220 houses, Karnataka with more than 48,000 houses, among others. The cumulative number of houses sanctioned under the Pradhan Mantri Awas Yojana is now more than 79 lakh. The ministry said that the approval was given in a meeting of the Central Sanctioning and Monitoring Committee. The government has set a target of 1 crore houses in the urban areas under the Yojana, which was launched by Prime Minister Narendra Modi. It aims for housing for all by 2020 by providing financial assistance to the beneficiaries. The statement stated that a total of 1,243 projects with a cost of 33,873 crore rupees with the central assistance of 8,404 crore rupees has been approved in the meeting. 15 lakh houses have so far been completed. More than 12 lakh houses are currently being constructed. On to some other news now. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will unveil the 800 kilograms astounding Bhagavad Gita at ISKCON temple in New Delhi today. The astounding Bhagavad Gita measures 9 into 6.5 feet. It is billed as the world's largest sacred book. The giant book is funded by ISKCON, Italy through donations and designed by the Mediterranean branch of the BBT, which claims it will be the largest sacred text in the world. PM Modi will also address a gathering comprising spiritual leaders, diplomats, social leaders, scholars, along with the devotees and the members of ISKCON from around the world. And earlier on Monday, Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the National War Memorial in New Delhi. The Prime Minister dedicated the memorial to the nation by lighting the eternal flame, Amar Jawan Jyoti. Rose petals were showered by Indian Air Force helicopters, and a flypast in a missing man formation was also held. The memorial honors over 25,000 soldiers who have laid down their lives in the service of the country since independence during the Indo-China War in 1962, Indo-Pakistan Wars in 1947, 1965 and 1971, Indian peacekeeping force operations in Sri Lanka and the Kargil conflict in 1999. Spread over 40 acres in the India Gate complex, the memorial comprises 4 concentric circles: the Amar Chakra, the Veerta Chakra, the Tyag Chakra and the Rakshak Chakra. They have names of more than 25,000 soldiers inscribed in golden letters on granite tablets. It also includes a central obelisk, an eternal flame, and 6 bronze murals depicting famous battles fought by the Indian Army, Indian Air Force and Indian Navy in a covered gallery. Busts of 21 awardees of Paramveer Chakra have also been installed at the sthal. And earlier, ahead of inaugurating the War Memorial, Prime Minister Modi addressed the veterans of the armed forces at the Dhyan Chand Stadium. He said that his government is committed to the betterment of the lives of defence personnel. Prime Minister Modi also paid tributes to the martyrs of Pulwama terror attack at the event.
जिए भी तो देश के लिए, मरे तो भी देश के लिए, जिए तो भी तिरंगे के लिए, मरे तो भी तिरंगा ओढ़ करके.
Fiery words from the Prime Minister before he inaugurated the National War Memorial. Addressing veterans of the armed forces on Monday, Prime Minister Modi paid rich tributes to India's armed forces. He said they rank among the strongest in the world and have always risen to challenges facing the country.
साल 2014 में हमने राष्ट्रीय समर स्मारक बनाने के लिए प्रक्रिया शुरू की और आज तय समय से पहले इसका लोकार्पण भी होने वाला है.
Prime Minister Modi asserted that his government has implemented the long-standing demand of one rank, one pension. He said the government raised the budget of the OROP scheme to 1,12,000 crore rupees.
वन रैंक वन पेंशन न सिर्फ लागू हो चुका है, बल्कि अब तक 35,000 करोड़ रुपए हमारी सरकार द्वारा वितरित किए जा चुके हैं. सरकार का पेंशन बजट जो पहले 44,000 करोड़ रुपए था, अब वो बढ़कर के 1,12,000 करोड़ रुपए से ज्यादा हो चुका है.
Prime Minister Modi also said his government was dedicated towards working for the betterment of the defence personnel while improving the procurement of ammunition for security forces. Hitting out at the Congress party, he said past governments had ignored the needs of the defence personnel in preference for their family.
बोफोर्स से लेकर हेलीकॉप्टर तक सारी जांच का एक ही परिवार तक पहुंचना बहुत कुछ कह जाता है. अब यही लोग पूरी ताकत लगा रहे हैं कि भारत में राफेल विमान आ ही ना सके. साथियों, अगले कुछ महीनों में जब देश का पहला राफेल भारत के आसमान में उड़ान भरेगा, तो खुद ही इनका सारी कोशिशों का साजिशों को ध्वस्त कर देगा.
Prime Minister Modi also announced the setting up of 3 super speciality hospitals for armed forces. Defence Minister Nirmala Sitharaman said the government had fulfilled its promise of building the memorial for India's brave soldiers.
We waited for several decades for this great day. This National War Memorial will keep reminding us and the generations to come the valor, the pride and dedicated selfless service of our soldiers, and will inspire them to pay their respect to our soldiers and be a soldier themselves.
Addressing the veterans, Sitharaman said the memorial will always remind people of the valor of the country's soldiers. Panchanand Mishra's report for Rajya Sabha TV.
अब आप बताइए.
The Supreme Court will hear Ayodhya land dispute matter today. It will be heard by a 5-judge constitution bench comprising Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi and Justices S.A. Bobde, D.Y. Chandrachud, Ashok Bhushan and S.A. Nazir. 14 appeals have been filed in the Apex Court against the 2010 Allahabad High Court judgment. The Apex Court had on 27th of January cancelled the scheduled hearing on 29th of January. All right, let's get all the updates. We have with us our colleague Vishal. They are joining us on the phone line. Vishal, the Supreme Court will hear the Babri Masjid Ram Janmabhoomi title dispute case today. 5-judge constitution bench will take up the case. What are the details that you can give us?
Well, yes, Aishwarya, this is a very important case coming up for hearing in the Supreme Court today. In fact, the five-judge bench, which is slated to hear the case today, was reconstituted, on January 25th. When Justice Lalit had recused himself. Now, this is going to be a crucial hearing because there are several petitions which have been bunched together, and one of the petitions is filed by some individuals from, the state of Uttar Pradesh, including two Lucknow-based lawyers who are contending that the land which is there, the undisputed land, around 67 acres, it should be given back to the original owners. The original owners in this case is the Ram Janambhoomi Nyas. And the similar, plea has been put forward by the central government. And the center has sought the court's direction restraining asking for modifications to be made in its order, the 2003 order, and returning the land back to the original owner. So it is going to be a crucial hearing today, and we'll have to wait and watch as to which way the court proceeds and what kind of observations would be coming in from the Supreme Court on this matter.
Right, Vishal. Thank you so much for all those updates there. So the Supreme Court bench will hear appeals against the 2010 Allahabad High Court judgment. And with that, we'll take a very short break here. We'll be right back with more news.
The prolific British poet and story writer Joseph Rudyard Kipling, one of the first masters of short stories in English. In 1894 appeared his Jungle Book, which became a children's classic all over the world. Kim, the story of Kimball O'Hara and his adventures in the Himalayas, is perhaps his most felicitous work published. Set in and concerned with India he had come to know and love so well. In 1907, Kipling became the first English language writer to receive the Nobel Prize for Literature.
Welcome back after the break. The Supreme Court on Monday agreed to examine a plea seeking protection of human rights of the security force personnel who come under attack by mobs while performing their duties. A bench comprising of Chief Justice Ranjan Gogoi and Justice Sanjeev Khanna issued notices to the Union of India, Ministry of Defence, Jammu and Kashmir and the National Human Rights Commission on the plea. The plea has sought a formulation of a policy to curb human rights violations of security force personnel who come under attack by mobs while performing their duties. The plea asks the centre to formulate a mechanism for dealing with and enforcing the security of its forces. The petitioners are daughters of army officials, 19-year-old Preeti Kedar Gokhale and 20-year-old Kajal Mishra.
आर्म्ड फोर्सेस पर्सनल के वार्ड्स दो बेटियां हैं, उन्होंने पिटिशन करा है सुप्रीम कोर्ट को कि जो पत्थरबाजी वैली में हो रही है एंड ट्रूप्स अपने आप को डिफेंड करना बहुत मुश्किल समझते हैं बिकॉज उन्होंने अगर कुछ रिटेलिएशन करा तो उनके अगेंस्ट एफआईआर हो जाती है, पर जो स्टोन पेल्टर्स जो है उनको एमनेस्टी दिया जाता है. तो ये इस इशू से डील करने के लिए एक कोई एफिशिएंट मैकेनिज्म होना चाहिए.
And there has been a major breakthrough in the probe in the Pulwama terror attack. The National Investigation Agency, or the NIA, has said that a Maruti Echo minivan was used in the Pulwama terror attack. The van was bought by a Jaish-e-Mohammed operative just 10 days before the 14th of February strike. The NIA said that the Jaish-e-Mohammed operative, identified as a Sajid Bhatt, a resident of Shopian, has been on the run and is believed to have become an active militant now. Raids were conducted by a team of NIA and police at his house on Saturday, but he was not found. He has reportedly joined Jaish-e-Mohammed and his photograph also appeared on the social media where he is seen holding weapons. The NIA, the central agency established by the government to combat terror, took over the probe into the Pulwama attack from Jammu and Kashmir police on 20th of February and re-registered the case. Meanwhile, the Supreme Court on Monday dismissed a PIL seeking probe into possible larger conspiracies behind the Pulwama terror attack. The PIL, filed by a lawyer named Vineet Dhanda, alleged that the investigations by the centre and the army post the Uri attack were inadequate, because of which the people behind it were not punished. It also intended to inquire the role of Indian citizens in the Uri and Pulwama terrorist attacks. Chief Justice of India Ranjan Gogoi and Justice Sanjeev Khanna dismissed the plea. On to some other news, IT Minister Ravi Shankar Prasad has said that social media platforms are welcome to do business in India, which celebrates the freedom of ideas. However, he added that New Delhi will not tolerate any abuse of data to influence elections or allow data imperialism. The comments come at a time when the social media platforms have come under government scrutiny over privacy concerns and potential of their misuse ahead of the general elections slated to be held by the month of May. The Parliamentary Standing Committee on Information Technology has summoned Facebook, WhatsApp and Instagram officials on 6th of March for the same. Railway Minister Piyush Goyal on Monday launched the Rail Drishti dashboard website. Through this website and app, the passengers will be able to get information about various trains, stations and tickets sold. It will also enable the public to watch a live feed from the IRCTC kitchens across the country. The site is user-friendly and people can closely observe the condition of various facilities and lodge complaints on the portal. The Railway Minister assured that the grievances of people will be taken care of and people can closely watch the 41 developments in the railways on the dashboard. The information on the dashboard offers services under 15 categories, including tracking of trains, 360-degree virtual tour of the train routes, freight earnings, expenditure incurred by the railways as well. The portal can be reached at www.raildrishti.chris.org.in.
सभी कार्यों के ऊपर आपकी और भारत के जनता की दृष्टि पूरे समय जुड़ी रहे, लगी रहे, उसके लिए एक ये प्लेटफॉर्म आज रेल दृष्टि का हम लॉन्च करने जा रहे हैं। हर प्रकार की जानकारियां जनता के समक्ष रहें, जिसको जैसे इन्होंने कहा कहीं भी किसी भी समय कोई भी जानकारी आपके लिए उपलब्ध रहे, एनी टाइम, एनीवेयर and for anybody.
President Ramnath Kovind will be presenting the Gandhi Peace Prize for the years 2015, 2016, 2017 and 2018 at Rashtrapati Bhavan today. Prime Minister Narendra Modi will also be present at the ceremony to felicitate the awardees. The ceremony is scheduled to take place at 10 a.m. today at Rashtrapati Bhavan's Darbar Hall. For 2015, the award will be given to Vivekanand Kendra Kanyakumari for their contribution to rural development, education, development of natural resources. For 2016, it has been jointly given to Akshay Patra Foundation for its contribution in providing midday meals to children and Sulabh International for its contribution in improving the condition of sanitation and emancipation of manual scavengers. Ekal Abhiyan Trust has won the award for 2017 for their contribution in providing education for rural and tribal children in remote areas, rural empowerment, gender and social equality. And Yohei Sasakawa for 2018, who is the Goodwill Ambassador for the World Health Organization for leprosy elimination for his role in leprosy eradication. Gandhi Peace Prize is given to individuals and institutions for their contribution to social, economic and political transformation through non-violence and other Gandhian methods. The award was instituted in 1995 during the commemoration of the 125th birth anniversary of Mahatma Gandhi and is to be given annually. It carries an award of 1 crore rupees, a citation and a plaque and a handicraft item. The top international news now. Iran's Foreign Minister Mohammad Javad Zarif has said that he is stepping down in a surprise announcement posted to his Instagram account. He apologized for his shortcomings during his time in government. His post on Instagram thanked the Iranian people and authorities but gave no reason for the resignation. Zarif's resignation was confirmed by Iran's state-run news agency IRNA, which cited a spokesman for the Foreign Ministry. It is, however, not clear if its resignation will be accepted by President Hassan Rouhani. Zarif has served as Iran's ambassador to the United Nations and became foreign minister in 2013 after President Hassan Rouhani was elected, promising a more moderate, outward-looking Iran. Zarif played an important role in negotiating the landmark 2015 nuclear agreement between Iran and major international powers. Zarif has been under pressure at home from hardliners since the United States withdrew from the Iranian nuclear pact, which binds Iran to limit its nuclear activities. And with that, we wrap up this edition of Breakfast News. Thanks for watching. Have a great day ahead.